It's a great meeting you here at ASIRT's event, and good to see that you are leading team lead sales for APAC for AnyDesk Software. And we know AnyDesk because we have been using it since long, and now I got an opportunity to interact with you. So thanks for the opportunity.
Good.
Okay, so Leo, how has you seen this platform participating here? How fruitful it is?
It is amazing because for me, it is the first time to be in India and participate very local, very good culture event like this. We meet a lot of partners. This is a very amazing platform that we can exchange and meeting up the local partners in the event.
Right.
And also for my own opinion of the participating of this, it is very great experience for me, and then I can meet a lot of people who in the industry and the right audience that we are targeting.
That's great to see you. AnyDesk is a very known brand in India,
Right.
and you are now partnering with eCaps, is your partner here. So how do you see the association is helping you to reach more partners?
Cool. Yeah, good question. I'm actually the first employee in APAC. The
Okay.
whole APAC, I'm building up the whole office in 4 years ago.
Right.
And I starting with eCaps 3 years ago, few years something. We start at the very beginning.
Right.
And yeah, they did a very great job.
Right.
That's why we're here. Eventually, we start from a very, very narrow, we start from zero. And then especially AnyDesk in India is not it is a very famous name, right? Everyone is using that. So
Right.
no one is saying, hey, what is AnyDesk?
Right.
So first of all, we have the market share, we have the market, and then also we have our partners. Our partners, they are building proactively. They did very well. They have a very good networking. They help us to promoting AnyDesk. They help us to grabbing the right audience, become our
Right.
customer.
Right.
So that's just why we will putting so many efforts and resources in this year 2025 for our AnyDesk vision in this year.
Right, so I can see the kind of excitement you're having. You were there on stage also sharing a lot of slides, so that was very informative. But tell me, Leo, that this is an AI world now. We are all living in an AI, genetic AI era.
Right.
So how do you see the genetic AI era, the AI world has changed the way we use software like the AnyDesk? What capabilities you are building with the help of AI, or how the customers can get the help in this AI world now?
I think because AnyDesk is a really broad usage in every single environment, we cannot say, hey, what we can do and what we cannot do in any
Right.
part of anything of the world. Everyone is using AnyDesk, even though AI maybe they are using us, they are our customer as well.
Correct.
But what we can do is how we can collaborate with them. Maybe we can have some collaboration, right? To see, hey, the AI, they identify what is the thing they have to do, then they can trigger AnyDesk to do something else.
Okay.
We can have some cooperation right here if
Right.
we have AI. And then also, as I know, our department, they are working something on AI as well, building by our own. So I think we will have that as soon as possible, and then we will launch it in the market.
Right.
Very
We're looking
soon.
forward it because AnyDesk is a tool we are using since long. When we were studying, I don't know, but AnyDesk is something which is very known to India. Last thing, because this is the second day, you might have more engagement inside the hall. So I'll just leave you with one comment, because security remains one of the major issues.
Right.
It's the software. So what will be your assurance or the commitment to the customers who are using this software on security part?
Yeah, this is a very good question. Especially why people are using AnyDesk in India or over the world, because we are the most secure. That's
Okay.
why we can provide is because first of all, we are come from Germany. We have protected by the very secure privacy law, GDPR, right?
Right.
So that is the first part that the enterprise is choosing AnyDesk instead of the others. That is the first success for our company. And then the second part is why AnyDesk so famous in here is because we user friendly, it's easy, and also it's light in size. So that is why no matter all the security or the user friendly, people are coming with us because the satisfaction of the usage is the best proof for the products.
Great. I asked you one reason. You gave me so many reasons to trust the software, and I'm sure that this year and then coming year will be great for your business in India. Wishing you good luck, Leo.
Thank you very much. I believe it will be a decade.
That's great. Nice talking to you.
Yeah,
and
thank you very much.
Have a great time in India.
Sure. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity first.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Right. So you led eCaps and you're participating here through AnyDesk. So
Yes.
how has been the response so far?
It's very great. I mean, it's always very. I mean, we have been here for the third time now. With I said, its atmosphere is like mostly like a family gathering. Which I also mentioned in my presentation.
Right.
That's a very good experience. And then it was not for business, but it's more networking for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And yes.
And AnyDesk, you participated here through AnyDesk. So how is the partnership going with AnyDesk?
We have been working with, we have been traditional partners in the cybersecurity area from the last 30 years. We have a legacy of business built over with about 500 plus partners for us across India in the cybersecurity business. We were looking at getting into the remote desktop business because it was moving from a freeware into a paid subscription, which was fitting very well into our model of business. So that is when we got in touch with AnyDesk. And next 3 years, we have been their best partners in the APAC region, the number one partners in the APAC region. That's been our journey.
So congratulations for that.
Thank you very
because
much.
AnyDesk, selling a paid subscription for AnyDesk, I know how challenging it would have been for you. Now you have already succeeded.
Yeah.
You look for the three major market, North, West, and East.
Yeah.
So how do you see the adoption? What challenges do you face when you go to customers?
Yes, if you talk about specific to AnyDesk, I think it was very, very challenging situation because it was in India where it was one of the most abused softwares. It was used for the purposes it was not supposed to be used. And it's a secured software. But what happens is I would like to also give this message. It's there is a myth that it's not a secure, but it's a military grade software. But only thing is it was a freeware. People who are misusing it in the past. So it is typically the people who are using it, who are giving their remote, they should be careful. They shouldn't be giving remote to strangers, or the OTP should be never shared. But here in this case, most of the challenges came when people got vulnerable and then they charge their OTP. Nothing to do with the software. It was being used for giving support, so it was working perfect. So this is when we came with the AnyDesk product in the market. Initially, we had a lot of challenges. The people started calling us, saying that you duped us, you called us, and then we transferred money. So we told them, wherever you can, if you have the number of the ID number of the person who connected, we can trace that. And if you come through a proper challenge of cyber police, we can trace that who has done it with you, and we have done it in few cases where the case was filed to the cyber police, so we could track it. Yeah. So that's the advantage today. So I call upon to all those who are using remote desktop software not to give their OTP to any strangers or not to connect anybody on a remote desktop software. It is only meant for connecting with your known ones who are giving you support.
I really appreciate the kind of efforts because to convince the customers for buying this. So though this can be used by anyone, but where do you see the growth is happening? Which segment, which market?
Okay, we see in the past BFSI has been they were staying away from these solutions, but today we see the banks which were saying that you can't use AnyDesk solutions on your phone if you have to use a phone banking. But today we are talking to about 5 to 6 banks where we are sitting with them and then making an RFP for their own internal use. So this has been a tremendous change from what it was earlier and now what it is today. They have understood basically the advantages of the technology. They only knew about the disadvantages. Now they've understood the advantages.
Right.
Yes.
So last thing about this discussion is eCaps. Okay, eCaps is very aggressively growing across India. So how do you think the momentum is building for you for the future growth?
Yes, eCaps, as you see it, I think 4-5 years back, we were one product national distribution company. Today we have about more than a dozen products, solutions as national distribution. We are reaching out, you see us today in most of the events, most of the network with our partners. We are part of the partner fraternity today, and more than that, we are fairly mid-sized distributors, and at the same time, we have our ears to our partners. We are listening. We are flexible. What is needed to develop their business, we are able to offer that. So this keeps us, we have been becoming a family member of our resellers, partners.
That's great, and I'll just join you in this frame because I have seen you on the stage. Also, you're a great communicator and orator, and the slides you shown was very perfectly fine. We'd like to connect again and again.
Sure, definitely.
And eCaps is there not for the one product. There are a bunch of products, so you can reach out to him or reach out to the eCaps website, and you can do a lot of engagement with them.
Sure.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you.